This is your front row seat to Las Vegas's new home on demand. I'm Joseph with Nevada Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team in Nevada. We tour every new release in this market every week. All right, we're in Inspirada at the Landings at the 2469 square foot, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, and there's some incredible things that I'd love to show you today. Now let's go and check out the model. As you first walk in, you've got the garage to the right and also the coat closet. Walking through this area, this particular area will be a little bit narrow with this bathroom that will be extended for a full bath. You've got a 1-bedroom on the lower level, which will allow for so much when it comes to the lower living, and you've got your full space for the closet. Let's go out into the living, kitchen, and the dining area. But first, let's just pause for a moment and look at exactly what we have as you first enter through the front door and you walk in and you just are marveled with the luxury flooring that we happen to have. We've got the quartz countertops. Everything is all done with the stainless and polished look throughout this kitchen. When you start to look at the colors and the details that KB uses when it comes to their cabinets, when it comes to just the details in the stainless steel, this is literally a chef's delight. At the end of the day, you've got so much that is offered with the walk-in pantry. Again, the close proximity to utilizing your refrigerator, freezer, all the way down to just utilizing the dual features of this sink. They do have it set up to where down below you've got your, looks like they got the power off for their garbage disposal, but garbage disposal access. And it's just really refined so that way you can take full advantage of the use of this beautiful kitchen. Now let's walk over here into your living quarters. If you look around, they've done such an incredible job with the lighting. This particular model has the surround sound access, and for the blend between your kitchen and your living, along with your dining, it kind of allows everything to flow just naturally. You've got all of the windows and the natural light along with the lights that are illuminating this place, and it just gives it just that warmth, appeal of comfort. So at the end of the day, when you're done with your kitchen and your cooking, you come into your living quarters and you get to just kick those feet up and enjoy with you and your family. Let's continue over here as we check out the dining area. Again, this just flows. It has such an openness and just a little bit of that feel to where you can enjoy the dining, the living, and also the functionality of the chef's delight in the kitchen. That being said, as you can see, you do have access to a walkout into the backyard, and you can enjoy the spring, summer, fall, even into the winter. Being here in Las Vegas, it just really allows you to take full advantage of the different seasons that Las Vegas has for you and your family. Let's go outside. If you look around, this is the builder's update to the backyard property. Again, this is the model home, and when it comes to at least the planning process, you as the owner need to at least factor in anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000, so that way you can enhance. The builder, in conjunction with the HOA, gives you a little bit of time, anywhere from 6 months to a year, for you to plan, submit, and do the necessary steps to kind of add and personalize your own backyard space. All right, now that we've learned all the beautiful things that this model has to offer, let's take a walk upstairs and take a look at what they've done to this property. Well, before we continue, I would love to just discuss briefly. They, at the landings in Inspirada, have only 9 properties, lots that are available. So think of it as a blowout special. And when it comes to some of the incentives that this builder is offering, they're offering everything from $15,000 towards closing costs, or you can use it towards a rate buy down. And this is factored in if you utilize the builder's mortgage. At the end of the day, you'll be able to do a apples to apples comparison to see how you're going to save thousands of dollars in the long run when it comes to utilizing the builder's incentives coincided with the mortgage and lending. All right, guys, walk with me. We're gonna go check out the first upstairs bedroom. Nice size, nice space. They're approximately anywhere between a 10 by 11 as far as the bedroom space goes. And in this one, you've got a nice little walk-in closet. Plenty of room for some of the toys and or belongings, should this be used for any of the guests or the family members. The second bedroom upstairs, they've got this set up really cute. I love how some of these builders have their little touch in each and every one of the rooms. Kind of gives you that warm feel of how you can decor and set up each and every spot and space of every home. Windows, lighting. This one just happens to have the standard slide glide closet. And if we check out through the third bedroom upstairs, this one is really set up nicely because you've got tons of space in this secondary bedroom. Lots of window, natural light that's coming in. And at the end of the day, when we're looking at certain things like we've seen in all of the bedrooms, notice how there is no window treatments set up on the windows throughout the house. That's going to be something we will discuss briefly. And you've got this other walk-in closet. They have leveraged and maximized each and every ounce of space. All right, this is the secondary full bath that they have incorporated for the 3 bedrooms that we just recently viewed. Check this out. They've got dual sinks. The cabinetry is set up very nicely. Tons of space for your storage. So if this needs to be shared, it can. The cool thing about this is you got the door that separates. So while somebody's getting ready, there could be somebody that's taking the shower inside here. And they've really put a lot into the space that they're able to leverage and maximize in this secondary bathroom. All right, come with me this way as we head over to the laundry room. But first, I like this little spot for the linen and what goes into the linen closet. Come on in here. We're looking at the washer, dryer, laundry room. And at the end of the day, if you notice, there's not one. So what happens is some of the builders do not offer the window treatments, nor do they offer the washer and dryer. Now in the past, I've been able to leverage and negotiate with my clients, my buyers, and help them be able to negotiate washer and dryers and or monies that can be attributed towards window treatments. Now remember, I work for you, the buyer. I do not work for the builder. All right, let's walk into the master bedroom, known as the primary bedroom. You can see how this builder has definitely leveraged the space. We've got some huge space for how they've got the bed. They've also incorporated some beautiful little setups on the chair. I actually have something set up like this at my house that my wife was able to kind of pick out and do the decor. Looking over here, nice wall mount for the TV. They've maximized and leveraged the space with the drawers for any of your clothes. You've got your end. And again, the builder does such an incredible job with the designs and all the features that go in to just give it that little extra wow factor. As we come back through here, the massive closet. I mean, this thing is definitely set up to be able to either have the his and hers or hers and his. Have plenty of space. I know in one of my closets I have something that's set up to where you've got a little middle island for jewelry and so on and so forth. There is some incredible space that you can take full advantage of. Let's check out the bathroom. In this model, they've got the shower and tub and separate dual sinks. So that way his and hers. Again, I like to take a little bit of time to show off a little bit of their cabinetry because they've done such an incredible job with what they lay out for the builder and their upgrades. All right, just for a quick recap, we are in the 2469 square foot model. The 5 bedrooms, 3 bath with a 2-car garage. Inspirada has so much to offer. There are close to proximity with the shopping center, the M Casino, that's literally minutes away from here. There is going to be a Sprouts that's being constructed, should be open at the end of this year, 2026. I also love to stress on the parks with the pools. You as an owner have access to all 6 pools. We do work for you when it comes to taking the next steps. We have over 6,000 families that we've been able to help with over 9,000 5-star reviews. Feel free and call us with the phone number down below. And at the end of the day, when you're ready to go from buyer and just browsing to jumping in and getting started, call us today.